the dainishinsotsu phenomenon, where new employees fresh out of university are departing their newly entered companies 3 to 4 years into the job, will potentially grow to epidemic proportions as a bidding war erupts to secure a diminishing supply of young workers in this country. Konnichiwa and welcome to episode 67 of the Leadership Japan series. And I'm your host in Tokyo, Dr. Greg Story, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and much more importantly, you are a student of leadership, highly motivated to be the best in your business field. If you enjoy the program, then you might consider subscribing on iTunes and leaving a review. We would love to hear what you think about the series. How would you like your own access to 102 years of the accumulated wisdom of Dale Carnegie Training? Get our free report, Stop Wasting Money on Training, How to Get the Best Results from Your Training Budget, plus our free white papers, guidebooks, reports, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, plus much, much more at japan.dalecarnegie.com. Today, our theme is how to engage and retain high potential employees. In the war for talent, high potential employees are one of any organization's most valuable resources. They have what it takes to succeed, tackle different projects, and eventually function as a leader within your organization. However, if they are not engaged or properly motivated, they will oftentimes leave in search of more challenging or fulfilling opportunities. Needless to say, the loss of a high potential employee can be devastating and their replacement costly. In Japan, the population of 14 to 24-year-olds has halved over the last 10 years. So we have to recognize we're going to have to do a lot better at retaining people. What we don't want to see are our highly trained people going across to our competitors. But let's think a bit beyond the soundbite. High potential employees are personally motivated to be better, and they need to be continuously challenged. More importantly, they want to be actively involved in the decisions that impact the success of the organization. We all own the world we help to create, so let them be part of that construction team. High potentials embrace challenges and are ready to take them on in order to make a positive difference. Channel their natural abilities and deputize them to take the lead on difficult projects. Don't forget to give them praise and recognition. Often, they are highly independent and self-motivated, and we think, as the boss, they don't need praise. They don't need it, but they want to hear it. They want to know they are being recognized for their contribution, that they are valued by the organization, and that they are special. Number 2, put learning to immediate use. Develop a system where your high potential employees learn new skills in small chunks and then immediately apply them in real world situations. High potentials learn most effectively by doing, and this will ensure they retain the information and skills they've learned. Knowledge unapplied is a waste. We all watch the TED videos, read the magazine articles, buy the business books, attend the seminars, etc., etc., etc. The key, though, is how much of that new information and knowledge or insight actually gets translated into outcomes and output. We need to transfer knowledge and insight into results. So linking the learning process with the production process is a win-win for everyone. The team feel they are making progress as they see the fruit of their input implemented as they learn the new skills. And the organization benefits because we are growing the team's full power. Number 3, promote collaboration. Create a series of innovation team projects comprised entirely of high potentials and assign members to have the opportunity to lead one of the teams. Set the expectation that each high potential innovation team leader will facilitate the discussions and that their teams will offer at least one new idea, process, improvement, or recommendation. This engages high potentials in the coaching and development of all employees. This also creates a sense of competition, which will motivate others with as yet untapped potential to work harder to be included in this elite group. Number 4, offer rotational assignments. Enable your high potentials to gain functional experience across a wide range of areas within your organization. Allow them to learn a variety of different skills and see how each contributes to the success of the organization. High potentials can bring a fresh set of ideas to each new challenge and can oftentimes provide a new perspective to a challenging situation. Challenge them to report at the end of their rotation what they will do differently now as a result of that learning experience. Now, Japanese companies, big companies, have this rotational situation as part of the very fabric of how the companies operate. So you come in from university, you join the company, and then over a period of years, they rotate you around the whole organization. So you finish basically as a total generalist. You don't have many great skills. And one of the problems with that situation and that system is that your bosses are generally also journalists and pretty mediocre journalists. So unless there's something in the system to really work on those high potentials, to get them to get the most out of that and feel that they are building real expertise, they're unlikely to stay. So just be careful about adopting some of the not so positive elements of the Japanese system, which basically is a smart idea to have people understand the whole business. But the actual getting to the people involved and getting the best out of them and letting them see this is a stepping stone on my career going forward, and I'm appreciated for that, and I'm rewarded for that, and I'm recognized for that, is very important, because that's really what usually fails to happen on the Japanese side. Last one, number 5, provide virtual learning options. By bringing a dispersed group of high potentials together through technology, they are able to collaborate to work on critical projects. Create opportunities for them to work with each other and get face time with executives to maximize productivity and engagement. Create connections between leaders within your organization, regardless of distance, and track their progress on challenging projects or problems. And this can often be, if you're not in the headquarters, you feel like you're missing out. If you're not in the headquarters, you feel you're not in the information flow. And so people tend to become very isolated. We have all the technology you want today to connect people. There's absolutely no excuse. We've got Skype, we've got GoToMeetings, GoToWebinars, we've got every possible thing you can imagine to help people actually work together despite them being located in different places. So those virtual learning options should be part and parcel of how we run our businesses, and particularly if we've got our operations and good people displaced into remote locations where they can't really interact much with people who are similarly motivated like they are. This is a great opportunity to pull the best and the brightest together. Even though they physically may not get into the same room together very often, they can still be on the same page together, they can still discuss, they can still investigate, they can still share lots and lots of good information and motivate each other and feel united as part of a core group of the team that's going to be the future leadership of the company. So, the 5 things we talked about today: throw down a challenge, put learning to immediate use, promote collaboration, offer rotational assignments, provide virtual learning options. Let's work on all of those things and make sure we're getting the absolute best out of our team. Thank you for joining the Leadership Japan series. If you found the program useful, then you might consider subscribing on iTunes and leaving a review. Remember, to access your Dale Carnegie training, free reports, white papers, guidebooks, training videos, blogs, newsletters, course information, plus much more, then go to japan.dalecarnegie.com.